Now we request our chief guest, Professor Dr. Pushkar Bajracharya, to please come forward for his keynote speech. So please put your hands together for our chief guest.
Good morning, everybody. The chair, distinguished personalities, and friends. I'm not going to take much of your time. This is your gala day with much more interesting events waiting. But let me share a few stray thoughts with you in your journey towards progress, achievement, and ultimate satisfaction. You have completed 2 years of higher secondary schooling, which believes in creating the foundation to create necessary human resources, not only from the Nepalese or the country perspective, rather from the global perspective. What we are trying to do is lay the foundation for your ultimate growth, bliss, and happiness. And this is where I want to talk a few things about it. Of course, you have had to face the higher secondary board exam, meaning that your schooling is not over, but it is not a matter of confidence. Rather, we know that you are going to do very well from that. Still, the desire for pursuing knowledge, desire for betterment, and desire for acquiring abilities so that you can be a part of the human society, not only for your individual progress, not only for the progress of your societies, but of the entire humanity. Hence, a few things that needs to be probably remembered. I am sure teachers, the faculties, and the support staff all have taken sincere efforts to improve your knowledge, to improve your abilities in the transformation process towards making a human resource. The few things I want to add is, yes, the knowledge and abilities are important, but for our career building, for our growth and prosperity, but as the human beings, we must be able to contribute something towards solving the social problems, towards solving the complex problems that exist today and will multiply tomorrow. Only when we are capable of addressing, being part of the solution to some of these problems, probably we can call ourselves a successful human being. Just earning money, positions are not going to be enough. Let there be the real recognition of the self by the society, by the people, by the friends, and by the entire world. This is where you have to work towards. And there is never any limit towards that. Of course, some may argue, why should we study? Some people, even without studying, have achieved unlimited resources, unlimited power, unlimited abilities. My only answer is, okay, maybe a fraction of 1% may be able to do that. And we will not be satisfied that achievement. What we want is 100% of you, all of you, gain that achievement, fathom that achievement. Only then we will call our educating process successful. So, it is not the knowledge alone which will be adequate. We must be skilled enough. We must have commitment, desire, meaningful attitude to do ourselves. Without doing, the results are not going to be there. There have been many knowledgeable persons, but many did not share the knowledge with the world, and therefore we do not know them. We only know who has shared, who has lived to contribute to the societies. Another issue is, you must, as a part of the society, be able to share your knowledge, solve their problems. Be human enough, and only then our values will be understood by the societies. And another issue is, of course, always be ready to shoulder the responsibilities. Just being able to do is not adequate. We must shoulder the responsibilities by being responsible. We are talking about climate change. We are talking about resource exhaustion. By a few hundred years, we have consumed. Humanity has consumed during their 70,000 to 500,000 years living, almost exhausted the natural resources of the world. So how can really we sustain them, generate new resources, and make our future generation enjoy them has to be the motto of all of us. And one more thing, we must have a right vision. In this respect, I always like to quote Bill Gates, who at the age of 19 dropped from second semester bachelor level study at Harvard University with a vision that if we make the operating systems of the computers easy, it will be a household game. Long before PCs were invented, when only third generation computers have been invented. Meaning, and the rest is history. Jeff Bezos thought, when everybody was against him, that through online libraries, I can take the education process to the world. And the rest is history. The initiative that he started in 1994, and today is the richest man, $160 billion worth. Meaning, along with the educating process, along with the knowledge gaining process, we must have some kind of a vision. And creativity as well. Way of thinking a little bit differently. If we have known every knowledge, then there would not have been any problems in the world. But what we are witnessing, new complexities are coming every day with fierce abilities, which I term coronaviruses. And only through a existing body of knowledge is simply inadequate to answer that, meaning that a departure from our existing body of knowledge, an addition to the existing body of knowledge, a thinking in a different way only will be able to solve all these problems which are waiting for us. Meaning your abilities will have to be much more serious, and hence what you have to profess. This is not a farewell. This is actually welcoming you to the higher level of education and higher level of work performances, higher level of career development, and more importantly, satisfaction and achievement. For that, your commitments, your readiness will have to be continued. You all have to agree to completely dissolve in these perspectives, and the successes will follow you. You don't have to imagine, desire success. They will be running after you. They will be following after you. I think you'll carry some of these messages with you in your pursuit for further development with passion, with commitment, and with due recognition. So having saying that and wishing you a very happy success in your coming exams, final exams, board exams, plus of course in your higher education, plus in your life. Thank you very much for providing this opportunity to share some of my few stray thoughts. Thank you.
Global College of Management, Mid Baneshwar. Management studies from +2 to master's level. Phone 4490-021 www.globalcollege.edu.np